Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of Put a Ring on It. Yes, we are late because we had to take some us time and go to the beach. So, some of you might already know that. So, let's go ahead and get into this review.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hey, what's up, KOED Ken folks? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationships. It's all about reviews, entertainment, and our rants. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Put a Ring on It. And bear with me. Got back from out of town. Throat sore. Allergies. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I know.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And let's just go ahead and get into it. So it starts out with Dr. Stacy talking about Ricky not expressing himself, and he seems to pretty much just like go with the flow. Whatever people say, he really and truly don't like to rock the boat. So Dr. Stacy, like, that's just not a healthy way to be. That's not a good thing that you got going on. So you really and truly need to express your feelings because your feelings are valid.
Yeah, for some strange reason he likes to ball his feelings in, and that's not a good way to be. Plus you need to let your significant other know how you feel, and that's I think the reason why Kat is so frustrated because she don't know how he's feeling. You gonna let another man stiff your woman, and you think, oh yeah, it's all right, it's all good. No, that's not the way to be. So yeah.
Catherine wants another date with, I think his name Marcus, and Ricky said he don't want no another date because he done learned a lot from her and everything. So that would have been his fifth date.
Yeah.
He only dated her besides his ex.
I thought it'd be his fourth date. Would it be a fourth?
Fourth, fifth,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, but the point is, to me, I think he should have went on another date with her. That's just me, because I think she was feeling him and he was feeling her. And I think that's the reason why he didn't want to go on a date with her, because he was feeling her a little too much.
So in the next scene, you got Jasha was talking about his date with Brittany, and Brittany was flirting. He said doing a lot of flirting and stuff like that. And Jasha, which let me say, I think that Jasha will always be respectful. I don't think that he was doing anything not respectful. He said he didn't like the fact that Brittany felt like it was a competition with Joya. And just say, okay, girl, I'll take your man and let me do all the stuff I can to just kind of amp it up and stuff.
Yeah, Jasha kind of peeked that out. Brittany was doing way a little too much there. You know what I'm saying? The twerking and bending over, touching Jasha. And to me, Jasha, he seemed like when she was touching him, he was uncomfortable with it. So, but yeah, man, she was doing a little too much.
I think whether he knew his girl was there or not, I think he would have felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, I agree.
And Joya said, she was annoyed at the fact of, what the girl was doing and stuff. And so he said no another date for him. Joya said no other date for Jacoby, which y'all said is a part of what's his name, Country Wayne team and stuff like that.
He did look familiar. I couldn't put my finger on, but he did look familiar. And first of all, I'm trying to figure out why she went on the second date with him anyway. But yeah, he did look familiar though, for real.
So she said, yeah. Why she said she don't want to go on another date with him?
Because he disrespected single moms, and he said he was too good for a single mom, and she's a single mom, and she felt like that was a slap in the face. And yeah, man, I just feel like he was put on an act. Jacoby was. So,
yeah. A lot. He was putting on way too much. Zay said his date was, it was a little awkward and stuff. Y'all didn't get into the fact that man was sitting up there staring at his girl from across the table and the fact too that he kind of snapped on his date for calling her his girl her.
You better say her name.
I-
Okay. No, yeah, it's like he was like soon. What's the old girl name?
His date.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Yeah.
You can't even remember her
Yeah.
name.
I'm sorry.
Get him.
I'm sorry, Zay. Yeah, when Jasmine walked in the room with her date, Zay, he was out of it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even paying his date no attention.
At all.
He was mostly zoning in on Jasmine and her date. So yeah, he might have said, you know what? Nah, I wasn't feeling my date. Because hey, I was too focused on trying to control what's going on over there with Jasmine and her date.
Yeah. So Jasmine was saying, as far as her, she feels as though that Zay disrespects her sometimes. Like she feels that he sometimes feel like he missing out. Like living that single life. She feels as though he missing out, and he disrespectful, and he rather be out there than actually be with her. And Zay was like, he was shocked at what she said, and he was like, "Oh no, don't feel like that. No, I'm not trying to make you feel like that."
Yeah.
I think he'd be sincere.
Yeah, I think he is too, but what I see between them two is the lack of communication. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know that about her, and so yeah, they need to get on the same page and communicate. If something's bothering Jasmine, she needs to speak up. You know what I'm saying? I think the reason why she don't speak up because she feel like Zay don't care, but apparently he does.
I don't know why she don't speak up. Excuse me. I don't know why she don't speak up, because, like you said, it seems like he cares, but I don't know why it's such a lack of communication. I really don't. Maybe she don't feel like he listened, nor do she feel hurt.
Well, the way her mom's, well, I bet you get to that point.
So Jasmine said that there is no second date for her. Of course, Zay said there ain't no second date for him. No other date. So the what Dr. Stacy, I was going to say Coach Stacy, what Dr. Stacy wants them to do is pretty much talk to their family, have a family dynamic or a family, discussion, and have a conversation with your family.
Right.
So Joya and Jaisha in the car on their way home, and Joya, girl, you had to be a little extra. Because I really feel like you just needed a moment. I guess production said, girl, you got to talk about this, honey. You need to hone in and talk about it in the car. So I guess you needed a moment. So, yeah, that you had your moment. I
think
feel like it was doing too much.
Yeah, she was reaching a little bit. And, Jaisha, in my opinion, he was being respectful. It was Brittany. If she had smoke, she should have smoked for Brittany instead of Jaisha, in my opinion, because all he was doing was trying to teach her how to exercise. Brittany, he was trying to teach Brittany how to exercise.
But she said, you ain't got to touch her. You is not her personal trainer. You is her date for a minute, but you is not her personal trainer. So why you had to have your hands all up on her hip and she back there and like she was twerking or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, come on now. That wasn't even the case, that she was on me. I wasn't on her like that or whatever. So, to me, I think she needed more.
Yeah, what the bro supposed to do when a woman all over him like that? Of course, he's trying to show her some exercises, how to do them correctly. That's all he was trying to do.
Well, I don't think he knew that she was going to be extra doing all that stuff, especially when she walked in.
Yeah, you can't read women's mind, man.
So Jasmine invited her mom and her brother, and they all look alike. To talk about what's going on and to say that, hey, we dating other people, just talk about that dynamic. So she said Dr. Stacy wants us to, date other people. And the mom was just like, what?
Your mom, come on, mom. You put it on a little bit. You put a little sauce on there. She reminded me of when she did that. You remember that meme was a video of the woman. They were interviewing her about the house fire. A fire? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but she didn't say it like that.
I know, but
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! That's a fire! But I had to get out that house and I run for my life. Oh yeah! In fact, I just seen a little meme of her strolling on social media. Oh my Lord! There's a fire.
Yeah, but the mom basically was telling Jasmine, you controlling. true to form, Jasmine started controlling her mom how she was dressed with little bangles and stuff. Turn your bangles around, mama. You got them dangling. Every time you move, it clank, 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 clank. You know, control issues, man.
So, mom said that it seems like Jasmine is cool by herself. She chilled and stuff like that. As soon as they come around, she over there trying to look and see what he doing, and can't focus on what she got going on because she over there looking to see what he got going on.
And that sounds like she's insecure or she don't trust Zay. You know, it sounds like some trust issues between these two.
Yeah. Or, well, I don't know about him.
No, with her it is.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see why with her because what Zay does, man.
What do you do?
You know, he had the stripper pole, car wash, or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, he had something like that. But you know, something dealing with he be around a lot of women. Yeah, so that's why she feels so kind of
insecure.
some kind of way about him. God, he like you said, you know. Plus, Zay, when he drinks, that's another thing she's concerned about. When he drinks, Loki come out. When Loki come out, he gets a little flirtatious. So that's why
it seems like, yeah, and the mom was saying, you know, she got control issues and stuff like that. In fact, you be trying to control the whole family, child. You trying to tell us what we doing, everything. And I guess they gave her a promise ring. We don't know nothing about that, you know. But she said she wanted a ring.
Mm-hmm.
So the mom was also saying, listen, girl, you are the one that's the value. Like you're the valuable one. If they walk past you or leave you or, you know what I'm saying, just like pass you up, that'll be his fault. You know, I think that's one thing that a lot of women need to understand. If they're a good woman. Now, if you ain't, then but if you're a good woman, you got to realize your value and your worth in a relationship. You know, don't beg a man to marry you because that's not going to end well at all. Don't beg to be in a relationship. Don't beg for nothing. Just continue to hold the value and the weight that you hold. And if it's true to form, that man will see that and he will honor that. No doubt. Do you agree?
I agree.
That's what happened with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need for you to say it louder and speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Speak on it.
Yeah, this not Candy show, but speak on it.
Speak
so on it. When you see me, the weight and the value, I know your throat is itching and stuff. But speak on that.
What about it?
Like, kind of help other people to understand that when a man see value in a woman, then he go after that. You don't have to do a whole lot.
What you know? Who don't have to do a whole lot?
We
No, I'm trying to figure out. I'm confused.
Like, you don't have to beg him to be in a relationship. You don't have to.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
Have to
If a man
all
won't,
of that stuff you asked me.
You let me answer the question. Now
You want me? You asked me to be in a relationship. You asked me, could I marry you? Go ahead.
Yeah, you answered my question.
No, I want you to put your voice to it.
No, you answered it for me. I was trying to speak, and you kept answering the questions for me.
Go ahead, baby.
Why you stroke your ego or something?
Yeah.
You can hold on. You can hold on to that. Stroking that.
All right, so let's move on.
Well, all joking aside, yeah. Well, if a man wants something and he sees like it's gonna, if it's worth going for, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna make sacrifices. He's gonna make a way to be with that woman. So yeah. Now, if it's some woman that's, I'm not trying to be mean, but if it's a woman that's not worth anything, oh man, to him, he's not gonna put the time and effort into it. You know what I'm saying? But if he sees somebody he feels like it's worthy for him to try to pursue, he's gonna pursue that woman. And
he gonna be making plans, Chad, especially when it comes to marriage, or if he see a future, he start talking futuristic, not these ones that's trying to play and stuff. But if he really starts talking about the future and you're in it, he sees something.
Right.
So Catherine is talking to her grandmother and her father, and basically she hadn't had a relationship. She found out about her father at 14. I don't know. They connected at 14.
Yeah, I think she knew about her father, but they got back together when she was 14 years old. And ever since then they've been building a relationship. It seemed like they have a good solid relationship. But like she said, about her father not being around when she was younger, gave her daddy issues. And when some people have daddy issues, it shows up in their relationships. and that's what I think Kat's dealing with Ricky and her relationship, and that's why I think she like dated older guys, like her ex. He was older than her, so you know, daddy issues, I guess. So
yeah, I had daddy issues, child. I had to be delivered on it. But yeah, and her grandma had said something about her crying, and yeah, Catherine cried like now she get angry, but she do cry.
That's the other side that comes out.
Yeah, what's it called? Who called her Smoke? Was it Dr. Stacey that said
Yeah,
Smoke?
Dr. Stacey.
So yeah, Smoke come out, honey, but then she may cry a little. Then the Smoke come out. So yeah, she
gets smoke from her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like Dad said, yeah, you got your mom tendency sometimes.
And it seems like her mom was not doing too much of momming,
right?
As when she was a kid, and it kind of put her in conversations where she was made to be like an adult. So she never really had a childhood. Right. So that's probably why she has probably an older soul to her as well. Because she, you know, like she said, she can't really ask. What is it? Can't really ask for what she wants.
Yeah, she don't ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Because she feel like if she asks for help, she's a burden. So she has to do everything on her own. Because when she was younger, she ain't had nobody to turn to. So, you know.
I think she said her mom named Ernestine. So Ernestine, Chad. So Dr. Stacey is coming to Catherine and Ricky's home to sit down and talk to them and really talk about you blowing up on camera, girl. So so Smoke had came out, honey, was giving everybody the smoke. So that's what she wanted to talk about. And that's what she was just saying that, you know, she got some learned behavior from her mom, you know, and her mom used to have bad attitude. Blow up like that.
That's why probably Dad joined the military.
Oh, that's what he said. So yeah, she was never allowed to be a child. She asked, she want to ask Ricky sometimes, like when they have a heated discussion, she just asks, can we table this? And Ricky was like, well, he feels that she just kind of deflected or just kind of not want to discuss it, and he want to discuss it. And Dr. Stacey was like, well, sometimes you got to give people, you know, they space and say, hey, well, I want to talk about this later, because if not, you're going to get the smoke, and you don't want the smoke.
Yeah, I can see what Dr. Stacey was saying, but also I can see what Rick is saying, too, you know, because it's not the right thing to do, but I was like Ricky, you know what I'm saying? If I have a debate with somebody, an argument, I wanted to go ahead and resolve it right then and there. The other person might say, no, let me cool it off, because, you know, you're arguing with somebody when it's heated like that, you might say some things, you know, you can't take back. But I said, I don't care. Let's just go ahead and resolve it. And they do say things they can't take back. So, but yeah, sometimes you have to table it for a later date.
So anyway, let's see. So Joya is going on her date with Luther, not Luther Vandross, but Luther.
No, Jeffrey Osborne. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So anyway, so of course we didn't see him pick her up. We didn't see nothing but them doing the arm.
Yeah. She grabbed his arm though.
She did grab his arm. Now if it's okay, then now you was
tripping about Joshua.
Go get the man name right.
Jusha. Juicy fruit. Jasha, she complained that Jasha touching on Brittany. She all hugged on this new man.
Yeah, she did. And then remember what it was? Jacoby, he tried to grab her hand. She was like,
But,
so yeah.
Luther. That's the old
person
name.
I don't finna say that.
The old person name.
He got to be named after his great granddad.
Yeah, he probably Luther the Fourth.
Yeah. So anyway, so they talking, and evidently the people. Y'all cut so much stuff out, because ain't no way. How would they not know they ordered the same thing or didn't order the same thing if they didn't pre-order before they got there?
Right.
So they must have pre-ordered some kind of way. Okay. So anyway, they come to find out when they brought out their food, they ordered the same thing. Oh my gosh, we ordered the same thing, and come to find out, what is it?
They asked for water together.
Yeah, they got water. So anyway, they having, conversations and everything. They're conversing, because I said, it got to be conversing. So anyway, they conversing and everything. And she asked him some questions, come to find out that he's a Scorpio. And Joya said, so is it true what I heard about Scorpios? And he was like, what you heard? That what is it?
They real sexual.
Yeah, they're real sexual. And so and he explained that it could be some truth to it, depends on the person, you know. But for him, he's not really he holds back
But he holds back. He holds back himself until he know that this is the person he can kind of basically be himself around. Because if he release all of him to this person, that person might be attached to him. He don't want that person to be attached to him if he's not feeling that person.
yeah.
Which I get it, man.
And I think that there's like me myself, I'm a Scorpio, but I think that that could be what a lot of my son, oldest one, is a Scorpio, and I think that people, I can't say this about all of them. They don't want to get sexually connected with somebody if they not connected with somebody.
Right.
So they may not be that type of person just sleep with anybody. They got to be mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that kind of connection. And I think that's what he was alluding to.
Right.
Now, my problem with Joya is that give me more.
Yeah.
Now you won't want your fiance to sit there and talk about sex with no other woman.
Yeah, going back to the Scorpio thing, you're right. Most Scorpios, that's what I heard. They're real sexual, but they gotta have that connection. Geminis, on the other hand, we don't care about connections. Okay, it is what it is. It's all about dividing.
But hold on. I don't think this was nothing with Geminis.
I'm just saying.
But with this, not the horoscope. We're not going to put the signs. We talking
Gemini.
about. So anyway, So okay, so
yeah.
anyway,
Geminis is just like,
okay, wait,
what? Prince was a Gemini.
So
yeah,
why are you talking about a Gemini if you say you ain't no Gemini?
Huh?
Why are you talking about Gemini if you ain't no Gemini? You just gonna pull a random
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay, all right. So anyway, moving on. So anyway,
we look down on everybody else because we save ourselves. But come on, y'all ain't
who
like
Scorpio?
That. Yeah, y'all ain't like that. Y'all just
nasty.
Y'all just as nasty as everybody else is out there.
Nasty.
Just nasty.
No.
Nasty Scorpios.
No. Yeah. So anyway, but so also they start talking about what he do. He likes to paint and stuff like that. And she found out that he paints flamingos, and that is one of her favorite birds. So yes, it was a connection and stuff like that. She said he attractive and all that good stuff or whatever. But I'm still saying Jasha could not even touch this woman. But you sitting up there having a conversation about a man with sex, and you want to know more. That's one thing that I didn't do when I was dating.
This is not about you.
Yeah, it is.
This is about the show.
I'm a Scorpio. So this when I was dating, I did not engage being and talking about sex. I tried to change the conversation and stuff like that because the more you talk about it, the more they think you're going to be interested, and the more they think that you're finna give them something. Okay?
Yeah. For real?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For real. So anyway, let's move on. So Jay is on his date with I think her name was Kenyatta. I think that's her name. Kenya or Kenyatta. So she's 31 years old. She's a flight attendant. And come to find out that man said he loved planes. I didn't know that he wanted to be a pilot. So a flight attendant was right up his alley.
Yeah, what kind of pilot you gonna be, bro? You gonna have a stripper pole in your plane?
No, who the airline he gonna fly for?
You know you're gonna fly a Spirit.
This is like the soul plane.
Yeah, you're gonna have stripper poles. They're gonna have you pull your car right up to the airplane, you get to wash everything, you throw them running out the airplane windows and stuff.
So they enjoyed their conversation. It seems as though Zay said that in his past life he think he was white. Why? Because let me say, before that, she said that she loves going to Puerto Rico. That's where she likes to travel to. She's been there a lot, Jamaica and Puerto Rico. And she said that she think in her past life she was a Puerto Rican.
Zay, that's his name? Zay? Yeah. Zay, that's what they call him? Zay, that's what they call you? Bruh, you haven't met a white black man yet until you have met me. I'm the one that don't have no rhythm. I listen to white music. I listen to country, rock, electronic music, techno music. Yeah, I listen to rap. I listen to R&B. I listen to yacht rock, which is soft rock from the 70s. I listen to all that. You look at my playlist. I skateboard. Nah, I don't do no bungee jumping.
You skateboard?
Yeah, I skateboard back in the day.
Okay, yeah. Now since I know you,
Yeah, I used to skateboard.
okay, you say used to. That don't mean that now you ain't still operating in. I want to see you skateboard now.
Yeah, I skateboard. I told you I skateboard. You said you want to go to skate rink? I said no, unless I can bring a skateboard.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't skate. I skateboard. So yeah, I do all of that, man. You know. So yeah, I watch white movies. So yeah. I'm probably the thing about it. I guarantee you, if me and Zay would have a dance off, he would have more rhythm than I would.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it. I believe the white man across the street would have more rhythm than you. I do believe it. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, so Joya's sister, of course, they got to talk to family. Joya's sister Taffy. Now you got Joya and Taffy. Her mama really and truly wants to be happy. Like Taffy and Joya. So she was happy or wanted to be happy.
Well,
so
she's there tasting some sweets.
Taffy and Joya. What is the Joya for?
You know they sell that something like a peanut butter called Joya.
Oh, you talking about Almond Joy? That's my favorite candy. One of them, Almond Joy.
Oh, Joya. Okay, calm down, pretty girl. Calm
and it's
down.
not Joya. It's Joy.
I get it, but you ain't gotta get so. Ooh, Almond Joy. My favorite candy. Really? Come on, calm down. Ooh, fat people, boy.
Right, saying that as it's squeezing your fat. So Joya tells her sister about, where they are. She wants to get married. She wants to have a baby. We'd have heard this story before. So anyway, the sister was just saying, girl, in due time, everything will happen in due time. She was like, listen, Luther, honey, if Jason don't hurry get it together, I'm going to have to move on because I think she was alluding to Luther is ready.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like.
Yeah. So anyway, so the couples are back, and Jasmine said that that her mom, she did have a conversation with her mom. She said her mom was weird, and Dr. Stacey was like, weird. She was like, yeah, she is very weird, and the fact too that she will take Zay's side over mine any day. So she was telling her about what is it? What she's about the problem, what it was that I kind of lost a blank. So she was telling Dr. Stacey about what is it that her mom, dang it, y'all. It was something about her mom, but I guess that she takes his side. But anyway, because I was trying to see when she, teared up. But she was just saying too that they went on a date. Of course, she knows that he went on a date with a flight attendant, and that's right up his alley. I
think that's what teared up right there.
Yeah, right up his alley.
He talking about flying planes and stuff like that, and all of a sudden now he wants to, he wants to date with a flight attendant. I think she's very insecure about that because that's what she feel like that's what Zay, that's what he likes. You know what I'm saying? He likes planes. Now she's a flight attendant. Then he says, she said, I checked the free. Yeah, she Googled it. Then you get free airline miles, but you got to be with that person for a year, something like that. I'm like, girl, you're very insecure, Jasmine. You go on Google and stuff and find out you got to be with somebody for a whole year before they use a frequent flyer miles and stuff.
I'm like, that's too much. I need that. I need a shoe or something. Don't do that. You done already passed this man over to this other woman.
Scary, to be honest with you.
And done already planned his whole life, and you ain't in
it. He gonna be on that Delta Airlines first class, and I'm be flying Frontier. Why?
So yeah, she already did all of that, and Dr. Stacey had to tell her, "You Googled it, girl. Do not do that." It's almost like you pretty much saying, in a sense, that you already know this man gonna leave you. Right. So there is no security in your relationship. So I would never. I don't care, honey. I'm not gonna Google and see nothing, even though that's right up his alley. He didn't choose a flight attendant. He chose you.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure if he was, I'm looking for me a flight attendant. Got to be Southwest or Spirit. Ooh, Spirit flight attendant, real ratchet. So yes, I need me a good. I'm just saying, if y'all Spirit, I'm not saying I don't know. I don't know. Don't come for me.
They're gonna be in your inbox. Y'all show you ratchet.
Oh Lord, don't come for me. So yeah, I would never do that. So Catherine is talking about her dad and the situation going on with that, and basically how she wants to be a better woman for herself and also for Ricky. So, but yeah, she does have some, daddy issues and stuff that she's trying to work through it. So, of course, Joy was just talking about what her sister said and all that stuff or whatever. But I didn't know that Joya said that she never wanted to be married till she met that man. So, yeah, she said that, marriage was not even on her mind until she met Jasha. So, Jasha smiling, honey. He was, what man wouldn't want to hear that?
Jasha don't smile too hard. Called Luther. He's in the background.
But listen, for my husband said that he was not gonna get married until he met me. And girl changed all of that. Now I's married now. I's married. Am I right?
Yeah, and all of a sudden I got a sore throat.
That ain't got nothing to do with me, child. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Who?
Different
I
show.
showed him. I was like, what the world? Who said shut up? Who said shut up? Who said that?
That's it.
But it went off with Jasha, laughing because Dr. Stacey was saying that, it seemed like you deflecting because he started making fun of the
Luther.
dude.
Luther.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't think he's deflecting because he hasn't met Luther yet, so I don't think he is.
And then he was also making fun of the flamingos and all that stuff. Like, ooh, y'all got so much stuff in common. Ooh,
I don't think Jason's worried, man. Not right now. Now she started going on the second and third dates. Now you
I think he is a little concerned.
I don't think.
I think he was a little bothered by the Jacoby dude.
He was, but not for the reason you think. I think he was bothered by him because Jacoby basically disrespected him. You know what I'm saying? Taking jabs at Jasha, and that right there. I don't care if you with somebody or if you're not with somebody, but man, taking jabs at you in your own house, yeah, they're gonna tick you off.
All right, you guys. On that note, that's all we got about Put a Ring on it. So we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I would put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! I always put God first.